Okay, both have 2 stocks now. 55 to 64. DDD Mewtwo. Of these 2 characters, I prefer playing as Mewtwo. However, that does not mean I hope one is over the other. This is a best of 5 match. Winner's final. So it would be best of 3 of 5. And right now, DDD does have the stock advantage. However, he is at a pretty high percent. He is at 86%. Now at a 90 because of those combos Mewtwo is able to pull off. A missed confusion, it looked like. And a well-timed Gordo into a dash just like that. Keeping the Mewtwo off the edge. He had to use a teleport. I will say, Mewtwo, I believe, has a disadvantage here with being much lighter than DDD. Being I believe, characterized as a light character, as compared to DDD being one of the heavier. Like, one of the heavier, if not one of the heaviest characters. Okay, down to 1-to-1 stock. The Mewtwo is at a 107%. Very dangerous to be standing on the ledge here, as you see. And a shield break, and that will end the match. With a well-charged hammer to win the match. That is 1-0 DDD wins. So right now I have my co-host, Ethan Evans here, Mr. Evans.
Hey, that was a really great matchup for Winners Finals. I am a big DDD player. Really like that Gordo play is being used to edge guard. Those are kind of scary because pretty much anything, like, if you breathe on them the wrong way, they come flying back at you. But I like the way he was controlling the edge guard.
Gordos are a very dangerous game to play, but for both parties.
Absolutely.
And you saw that multiple times with the Mewtwo using a light tap Shadow Ball to knock it back into him.
Yeah, and the nice thing about those Gordos too is just the way you can control the timing of using this attack type of with an attack strike, or you can kind of have them float right in front of you as defense. So there's a lot of different things.
Yeah. So we are soon to jump into the next match after they finish their bans. Ready? And we are back onto the second match. And again, this is a best of 5 sort of situation. So the first person with 3 wins under their belt will move on to the final, to the grand final. To the winner grand final, I believe. Go! And we are on small battlefield this time. I believe in that first match we were on normal battlefield. Less ledges, I'd honestly say, is a detriment to this DDD here because he has less areas to safely launch those Gordos. Oh, and a nice confusion into a well-shielded, he confused, but he was able to get that, I believe, down smash off in time. So DDD did not lose a stock early here. I believe that was a neutral A hit. Another reason why I really like Mewtwo, he had a very, very powerful neutral A. It hits multiple times and then it launches, as you saw there. Both at 3 stocks. The Mewtwo is at a 100. Sorry, the DDD's at 100%. Up tilt or up smash for the DDD to take out the Mewtwo's first stock. As I was saying, I love Mewtwo to death, but he is a much lighter character than what's expected to be playing against a heavy like DDD. And DDD has the power output to match his weight. It's not like a character like Ganondorf who has power output. He's slower than molasses. He's fast enough and he does enough damage to be a threat on the ground or in the air. Ooh, a nice parry Gordo into a redirected one that you saw there. The DDD is at 125. I believe that is a decent, like, mid-range kill percentage, if not at ledge. I mean, obviously it's going to be at ledge. You can see the smoking on the bottom there, which means that he is likely to die at ledge if he gets hit. But those Gordo plays here, keeping the Mewtwo off. I believe that was a down smash for the second stock, we could be looking at a 3-stock victory here. Both players are not here to just mess around and have fun. Ooh, a nice inhale into a Gordo hit there. And another one of Mewtwo's neutral charges does leave DDD at a very high 170 there. A nice back air took away his second stock. Both players playing fantastically. I love watching this. I love shouting for this. Again, I'm your host, Jackson Goen. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. Very, very evenly tied for. A nice teleport, but it landed him into a Gordo. And DDD playing the edge here really well, because that's exactly what he needs to end this fast and quick, because that's as high as it goes. I'll lower it again. Or I'll just get closer. How about that? Mewtwo at a very dangerous 106%. A DDD chilling around 80. That nothing should be killing him there. Both at 1 stock, however. This could be redirected either way. Ooh, and a nice Gordo hit. A nice Gordo snipe for the DDD to take the second match. It is now 2-0 DDD. And we will be right back. And we are back for the third of the best of 5 matches. Still Kirby as DDD versus Bluey as Mewtwo.
3, 2, 1,
this could decide who goes on to the winner's grand finals here. If Kirby takes this win quick. However, it's still anybody's game because it is a best of 5. Mewtwo here could just clean sweep it. And that was a really nice edge carry there from the Mewtwo. Took him to 43 and almost out to the kill zone. Oh, an up air through the platform to hit the Gordo back to the DDD. Mewtwo definitely seems like he's playing not stronger here, but more direct, I'd say, with the DDD already being at 86. However, a nice Gordo side smash combo did take out the Mewtwo's first stock, so it is now 2-0 versus 99 at 3 stock-wise. Oh, a nice confusion. However, he did get off the down smash there, taking away the DDD's first stock. It is now 36 at 2 stock. Bluey, 2 stock at 19% Kirby. Still anybody's game. However, Kirby needs 1 match to win this, and Bluey needs all 3. And a nice ledge spike there from Bluey, taking away the DDD's second stock. This is a nice come around so far from what I've been seeing. Ooh, Bluey however, getting hit by that Gordo. And DDD just keeping him at that edge. Very, very dangerous spot to be against the DDD because of those bouncing Gordos and his very large reach smash attacks and airs. A nice up air there took out Mewtwo's second stock. It is now 52% with one stock Kirby, 34% one stock Bluey. Both are looking to end it really quick. Kirby so he can make it onto, I believe, the winner's grand finals, and Bluey so he can stay in for more matches. The DDD at 108%. Ooh, and a teleport into a... Oh, a nice confusion there. Very, very interesting match here. And another Gordos snipe to take him to the death frame. However, not killing him, and a miss of a teleport does make DDD the winner 3-0 in the winner's final. Very, very strong competitive match from both of them. Kirby will be staying on for winners grand finals. Yeah, winners grand finals. And we will be right back with another match. So in a bit, we will be streaming the middle school final in the grand final for MOSIF individual esports. Again, I'm your host, Jackson Goen. They're currently getting the influence. We do have we have 2 people in. Current map bans will be going on. As soon as that happens, as soon as those are done, I will switch back over to the fight, and we will duke it out.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
So it is a Kirby versus Pyromithra middle school match. The Kirby just getting hit with a very powerful Pyro side B, and another one. Pyro here being the newest DLC character, definitely having a lot of unpredictability on their belt because no one really knows how to play with them yet. Kirby, however, being a fan favorite. Kirby at a 69.4, Pyra at a 71.5. A missed prominent revolt that would have taken out this Kirby. Ooh, a nice shielded side smash. The Pyra switching into Mithra. The second, that's its special ability. Is it Pyromithra are technically two characters, and a nicely caught up B from the Kirby, and an up smash to take out the Pyromithra's first stock. And again, another very powerful side special from the Pyra. Switching into a Mithra here. A missed Photon Edge into a Kirby dash attack. Kirby's dash attack being one of my favorite dash attacks, I'd say, because of its range and knockback capability. Oh, Kirby hitting him with that happy feet, that down air. And a nice side smash. A Photon Edge, however, catching Kirby. Kirby with 3 stocks at a 170%. Something you don't see very often. And another sweeping edge. Pyra. Ooh, switching back to the Pyra. Trying to get a stronger attack off to finish off this Kirby first stock. And a nice drop down, I believe that was a Swamp, one of Kirby's down B attacks. However, did get caught with the side smash. It is now 2 stock Kirby, 1 stock Pyromithra. That's Pyra's ability there. If she parries perfectly on a attack, it does enter a sort of witch, like Bayonetta witch time. Kirby at 92%, Pyra at 69%. Both very dangerous percent. I'd want to say more dangerous for the Kirby, seeing how he is one of the lightest characters. As you just saw there, a dash attack taking him out. Pyra switching to a Mithra. 1 stock left on both. Pyra being the slower but heavier hitting of the combo, and Mithra being the very fast, game ender, so to speak, character. Another side B there. Ooh, into a nice down B drop. Kirby takes the first game. I believe this is the best of final game. So again, my co-host here, you come in and say some enlightening words, I hope.
I wish you wouldn't intro me like that. No, that's a really great matchup between middle schoolers that would clearly be able to play on a lot of varsity high school teams right now. Kirby, as a character, is someone I enjoy playing, and Pyromithra obviously is new. Feels like there might be some nerfs in the future there, but who knows? That side B, Pyro side B, I think.
Yeah.
The sword spinny one. I hate that move with everything in it. But if you can avoid it, there's a lot of opportunity for follow-up.
Yeah, because when she throws the sword, the only thing she can do attack-wise is shield. And that if you're able to get past it and get on her before she gets that sword back, you get a lot of openings for really dangerous moves.
So, Kirby got a lot of good aerial work and a lot of good grabs. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of opportunity there, even if he doesn't hit quite as hard as some of the other characters.
Second match is coming up. Again, Smite going into Captain Falcon instead of Kirby. Captain Falcon is also a classic character from the 64 day. Very, very fast character, which might lead to be issues for the Pyra and the Mithra because he is faster than both of them. And he hits like a truck. In fact, when Ganondorf was first invented, their like first introduced in Smash Bros, their moveset was identical, like down to the T. Just Ganondorf had a sword for his smash attack. And the reason for that is because they wanted a slower version of Captain Falcon that would hit even harder, and they didn't know what to add for the Ganondorf. But one negative I have about Captain Falcon is his recovery option. His recovery really doesn't reach all that high, and you can exploit that if you get him off the edge. Ooh, a nice down air spike from the Pyromithra, however, unable to recover, did also lose a stock. The Pyro switching back over to the Mithra, both were at a 0% double two stock. Again, very evenly matched, and nice Falcon kick for 5% damage. Ooh, a missed or a shielded down smash that would have launched very strong. Falcon having access to Falcon Punch, a move very rarely utilized because of its frames and its ending lag. But at 60%, I'd almost be certain that it would kill Pyro or Mithra. This is what I was talking about, that recovery. Keeping him out there on that ledge was very dangerous. However, I do believe the Pyro saved him with that spinning fire sword into a side smash. Pyro's special thing is her side smash to increase damage and increase block. It is a one-stock Captain Falcon versus I'd say 100% Pyromithra combo. Ooh, another strong side smash from the Pyro took Captain Falcon all the way to 72, 84 now. Pyromithra looks like about to be ending it real soon, and with a missed recovery, Pyromithra does take the second match with 2 stocks left. I want to say, great playing by both the players. I would say currently in their state, they are. I would argue that they're both better than me as a player.
Not me, because I'm great. But,
oh yeah, of course. Mr. Evans here is the actual world's best.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to say it, but I'm glad that you did, Jackson. That was a great matchup. Interesting choice to switch up and go Captain Falcon there, but
it was a fun choice.
Yeah, it was a fun choice for sure. We haven't gotten to cast many Falcon games, so.
Which is a shame because I really like Falcon.
Yeah.
He's who I played. He is who I played in 64.
Yeah.
Just because I like jumping up and Falcon punching people midair, nice and angry.
Anytime you connect with that Falcon punch, it feels good. Even if you're getting 3 stocked, it feels good to connect at least just once.
My family has a home rule where any big hit like that, even if you lose, you win because you have so many bad frames. Like Ganondorf's Warlock punch, that's an instant win.
Yeah.
Hitting a Little Mac KO.
Yeah.
We were just like, okay, yeah, you won that. Even if I beat you, we're counting you as the winner because how difficult they are to pull off.
That's fair. So, I believe we're tied 1-1 now, right? So,
yes,
winner will continue on to grand finals, and loser will go to losers finals with a chance to fight their way back into grand finals if they're able to make it through. So
Yeah.
really great matchup here between the two players.
And Smite going back to the Kirby here, I'd say definitely a smarter move because the Pyromithra did have issues with the Kirby in the first match.
Especially the way they handled it in that first match. It'll be interesting to see if they're able to maintain that.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
So we are on an Animal Crossing map. One of my favorites from Shoutcast songs, and there's so much in the background I can just throw out little tidbits about the game. However, very, very strong opening. Pyra already at a 34. Now Mithra at a 34. Kirby at a 28. I honestly would bet that Pyra overall is the better option against Kirby because Kirby is just as fast as Mithra, so it would be hard to connect any solid blows. Ooh, a missed side smash that could have been utilized was not. Another one of those flaming swords attacks. Ooh, a canceled, I believe, Prominence Revolt into a switch to the Mithra. Kirby is at a 96 now. 103 kill percent. As you just saw there was a up the Pyra's Prominence Revolt, killing him. Pyromithra now having the stock lead, and that was that witch time thing I was telling you about that Mithra has. It's a perfect parry and move. A miss of a photon edge. I will say Mithra at ledge at an 82 is kill percent. A missed I don't know what they call that. A missed transform into a heavy object. Kirby's ability. And Kirby sucking up the ability of Mithra, and just throwing it out now to get their neutral B, like that spinny sword attack. Kirby losing a stock there to the same attack that he got Mithra's stock off on. 1 stock, 2 stock. Again, both very, very strong competitors. I'm excited to see what they do in high school. Ooh, a happy feat from the Kirby into another happy feat from the Kirby. Ooh, into an inhalation. And Kirby, Kirby missing the suck method where he sucked him off the edge. Kirby had a very dangerously high percent for staying at ledge for Kirby, which is 60%. 60% he could get launched to death at edge. Like there with that Prominence Revolt, almost took him to the kill zone. Into a up smash. Pyromithra taking the win with 2 stocks left. They will be moving on to the middle school winners grand final. Oh, it's best of 5. Never mind. We have 2 more matches. 2 more matches. We are having some. It might be best of 5. It might be best of 3. We will see. It is best of 5. So there is a potential of 2 more matches. Smite having to take both, or Masked Pikachu here taking 1 more to win. Smite switching out their characters. Oh, it looks like both map choices, of course. But both might be doing a switcheroo on their character. Masks Pyromithra, very strong. Well, I'd say one of the strongest Pyromithras I've seen so far. Both high school and middle school bracket. Utilizing them very well. I will say thank you for the 16 viewers currently. That is a very strong number. The match is starting. I believe I saw Smite back as Captain Falcon. No, he went as a Cloud. Cloud is, of course, from Final Fantasy VII. Often statistically the most chosen character to play as in Ultimate. You'll see why here. He's very strong mid-range and close attack. His one weakness, I'd say, is lack of good recovery option. Mithra here going hard. already taking Cloud to a 63%. However, Cloud, above his head, you might see that thing called Limit. Once that is charged, he gets access to very strong powered moves. Or a special attack, he gets one special use of it. As you see here, I wonder what he missed it on a Limit Break cross slash. The Cloud is at a 103 into a caught Prominence Revolt, taking away his first off. The Pyromithra at a 21. A nice, he did catch the Pyra in the cross slash there. The Cloud definitely seems like getting up close to do cross slashes. Not a bad strat. However, he does need to worry about the lack of launch there. Of course, when he's in the air, throwing out some neutral Bs. Pyromithra's at 103. He does have Limit Break. I wonder what he'll use it on. Ooh, and he missed it on a finishing blow, which at 117 would have killed. Finishing blow is one of those also rules my family have where if you hit it, it is an automatic victory. And another nice Prominence Revolt here. A shielded cross slash. And another Prominence Revolt to take out the Cloud's second stock. Pyromithra still at a 3 stock at 117. We might see a 3 stock victory here with correct DI as you saw there. And a Prominence Revolt to match into a spinny fire sword. 160 at Pyromithra. It would be dangerous to switch into the Mithra here, as they just did, because they are lighter. However, they do attack faster, which is something you need to be worried about. Cloud is at a 61, a nice down air taking out the Pyromithra's first stock. And he does have and he missed it on a Limit Break neutral B. He has not been having good luck with those Limit Breaks, but I understand that they are very difficult to time and use properly. And a Prominence Revolt going through the platform to take out the Cloud, giving Pyromithra the win going on to the Grand Final. Again, very, very strong playing from both players. I wish them the best luck in when they make it up to high school. I hope their coaches put them on the varsity. Very strong players. We will have another match soon. So momentarily we will be at the middle school loser semifinal, best of 3, and the winner of this will be going up against Smite again. We are waiting for the participants to get in. Again, if these matches are anything like the last one, I'm expecting very fun gameplay from both players. And I wish them both the best of luck. MOSIF, of course, does stand for the Missouri Scholastic Esports Federation. I want to thank them for letting me shoutcast. Question for the chat here. If you play this game, who all do you main or play the most? I personally, I'm in between Wii Fit Trainer, Diddy Kong, and Young Link. I like them all for their own separate reasons. I really like Young Link because he's a very versatile character, and he's also able to combo very easily. My co-host, Ethan Evans, Mr. Evans, usually plays King K. Rool. Very strong character.
Best character.
We have a Cloud. We have a Cloud player in chat. Cloud is a very strong character. I would agree that we need more. I'd say we not more Cloud mains, but we need Cloud mains. So, is there any reason why you play Cloud in particular? Ooh, we have a Incineroar main. I love seeing that. Incineroar is a very fun character to play against, especially with all of his moves. He ends it with like a little taunt. Very fun to see. Very potent character as well. His air game is very strong. Does that mean you play Pac-Man with the nom 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 nom? You know, that's a good reason to start maining someone. Playing them while playing random and thought they were fun. That's how I really got into Young Link, because I started playing the game. Heck, I started playing the game back in 2018 when it came out on my friend's console. Oh, and the match has started. It is a Mithra, Pyra, and Joker. And I'm switching over to my co-host.
Go!
Jackson's going to take a break real quick, so I'm going to go ahead and shoutcast this match for us. We've got Joker and Pyromithra. Pyra, whichever one you want to have first. So really good combos coming out. Joker coming out with a really strong start, but Pyromithra able to come back and even things up and actually take the lead here. Arson coming out. And good counter there. And that's a tough thing with the Joker, having to deal with that counter along with his strong attacks as well. Able to shoot that side B back. Like we talked about earlier. Oh, good. Good shot there to take a stock. Pyromithra, I should say, with that side B. Really strong if you can hit. Sits there and freezes you, kind of stun locks you a little bit, but if you miss, it's trouble. And if you get it sent back at you, you're not used to having to try to avoid that. So, and some sort of trouble there. As Pyromithra will lose the stock. I don't know if that got some inputs eaten there or something, but putting good pressure on Joker here. Porizer, I think that's the name. Porizer? I'm gonna go Porizer for now. Able to get that side B in, but then gets hit right back with that counter. So once again, you have to really try to gauge your shots a little bit there and try to bait that counter out a little bit when you're playing Joker. But able to take another stock there and has a one stock lead over J-Chaff. Keeping the distance there. Just because both Pyra and Mithra side Bs are so powerful and have so much range. And once again, you want to try to get him to throw it out before you go in the attack. Try to get up close. And getting caught with it there. Arson coming out and really trying to get that counter. Throws it one way, misses it, but throws it the other way and gets it. So some really good kind of long distance ledge guarding here from the Joker. And unable to get back to stage, so things are even at one stock. Pyromitra's got a 50% damage lead. But Joker is able to make that up pretty quickly, so you're gonna have to keep putting pressure on. Getting caught again with that side B, having trouble with it. They're able to throw it out, and even though Pyromitra got hit, that side B came out and was able to keep Joker away, but I'm getting hit with the counter. J-Shaft been able to kind of gauge out some of these aerial attacks, okay, but still struggling with those side Bs. Nice combo there. Try to get into that transform into the side B, and they'll get it. And Pyromitra are able to take that first matchup. After getting the early lead, Joker was able to make a little bit of a comeback. J-Shaft was, and Pyromitra are able to finish things off. So we will take a break real quick as we get ready for the next game of the match. It's the best of 3, I believe, because we're not quite to finals yet. So. So as we get ready for this next matchup, I just want to thank Mosef for holding a great Smash season crew battles. If you weren't able to catch those crew battles, they're up on our YouTube. Some really great matchups, really great setting, good opportunity for kids playing Smash to kind of have a team dynamic, which I really appreciate. And then running our first solo state championship is really exciting. I want to specifically thank Amy Harris and Jason Beffa for all the work that they have done putting into these seeding matchups, these tournaments leading up to the state championship, as well as the state championship itself. It is not an easy thing to throw together a tournament, set it all up online, and then try to corral a bunch of students on the weekend to get everybody where they need to be. So really appreciative to them for doing this. I know my kids have really enjoyed it, and I know kids across the state have, so we've really had a good time with it. So moving on to our game 2 of this match. Same characters, Horizon still sticking with Pyromithra and J-Chaff with the Joker. Playing on Battlefield here. So we'll have a little bit more platforms, strats to deal with. We'll see if Joker changes up his approach at all and is able to counter some of those side B attacks from Pyromithra. Joker's spending a lot of time on the platforms, and the thing about those platforms is they're a good opportunity to kind of change up the timing of your attacks as arson comes out, and give you the chance to kind of mess up, like I said, the timing. If somebody really gets into your groove, you can throw things off. Which is all it takes in some of these matchups. If you can mess up with another player's timing, hit them with some big combos, that can completely change how a stock plays out. So, oh, well-timed smash there. Not Pyromithra off stage. And able to avoid that side B, but then gets hit with a second one on the reverse side. So once again, just trying to hop over that is tough. And gets the smash on the top platform. And a big time hit up in the air like that will take that first stop. So the Mithra side B. Oh, able to get back there. I wasn't sure if they were going to make it or not. Not stopping the pressure on this Joker. Oh, timing inside. Not quite there with the side B, so Joker able to take advantage of that. And so far we've seen J-Chap really, try to utilize that counter. As Horizon plays pretty aggressive, gets up in your face, so if you got a counter, you can use it pretty effectively that way. So, but hit with the side B again there. It's really only going to take one strong hit for this Pyromithra to use that first stop. So, but Horizon's done plenty of extra credit on Joker, already up at 93% himself on the second stop. So that's what you want to do. Take a stock and keep the pressure on. Oh, nice range attack off the side of the stage there, but then gets caught with that side B once again. And is still trying to catch him with that counter. Gets one hit with it. I think it would have killed, but Pyromithra able to come out and take these first two stocks. Up at 184% damage. That is extremely high. Joker just struggling to get in a solid hit to finish this off. And that'll be it. unable to return to stage. So pretty solid lead though for Korizer here. Once again, that side B coming out and getting caught, getting back up on stage. Trying to catch a counter on the side. That's something I like to do with K-Rool a lot, is try to bait somebody into a counter and they attack off the ledge there, but not able to hit. And Korizer just controlling the stage right now. The speed and air attacks in that side B. Trying to utilize that range, but got a little too close and ends up being punished. Guys are thinking about going out off stage to try to finish this off, but decides against it. Probably a smart move. You don't want to get too crazy up one stock like this. It's always nice to get that finish if you can, but you don't want to mess up your opportunity either. So one good hit here may do it. Should do it. Joker almost 200%. Carson coming out. See if he's able to get this counter that he's been trying to get this whole time, but not able to. And recovery not going to be enough. I believe that will do it for this matchup. So solid play from Korizer Pyromithra.
Called it.
Congrats to both players. It was a great match. We'll be back with another one here in a moment.
Hello, lovely viewers. I'm back. It's Jackson going again, not Mr. Evans. No, they aren't. A nice redeemed message from Toasty as Bread. It reads, "Ooh, ooh, monkey." Thank you. So yes, after the next player gets in, it will be the losers bracket finals. Yeah, losers finals. Yep, it is Smite. And I want to thank you for the 20 viewers. Current map bans are going on. Once that is done, we will see the fight. The match is beginning with Ko-Ryza choosing Mithra Pyra and Smite using Captain Falcon. On Final Destination, very, I'd say this is probably a better map for Captain Falcon just because of lack of platforms. He has more area to hit, and he has less worries about them being above him. Again, nice, very strong back and forth gameplay going on here. Both at very even percentages. Ooh, a nice switch into Pyra for that flaming sword circle. Into a prominent revolt. Captain Falcon's first stock. Very strong play. Back into the Pyromithra, which I would say is definitely who you'd want to do most of the damage as in this match because of her speed. It matches that of Captain Falcon, so you wouldn't have to worry of him outrunning her. A nice shotgun blast up B. But those Falcon kicks and a nice, I believe, forward air knee to take out the stock. That's a ooh, and a accidental recovery goof, taking out Captain Falcon's second stock. A nice, I believe that was an up air into up smash for a good damage combo for the Mithra. Again, Captain Falcon is one of my more favorite to shoutcast for because he does a lot of the shoutcasting for me. You hear him say Falcon kick, and you know exactly what he's doing. He's kicking and he's Captain Falcon. It works out very well. However, as you just saw there, very easy to counter and go get away from with her just using a basic attack. And a prominence flare or a prominence revolt. Forget the actual name of it. Taking Captain Falcon to 132 into a, believe, a dash attack for Ko-Ryza to take the first point. Is this a best of 3 or a best of 5? This is a best of 5 match. We will be right back after the map bans. And the match is back up with Smite choosing a Ness against the Mithra Pyra combo. Ness, of course, is another character from the classic 64. He is from the game Earthbound. He has very good access to moves like PK Fire, which can be used to you can combo with it to get very high percentages very early. He also has access to PK Thunder. All of his special attacks are PK something, which is again from his game. The difference between him and his counterpart Lucas is Lucas's PK Thunder, I believe, can hit multiple times if you hit yourself into an opponent. Instead of PK Flash, which is neutral B, he gets PK Freeze, and he has a better PK Fire launches, and he has a better grab, and a nice happy feat to take out the first stock from the Pyromithra. A nice forward throw. Definitely something you need to be worried about if you're playing against the Ness is his throwing, because his throws are very, very potent. A nice combo of a dash attack. A missed airborne PK Thunder here, and something and a kill for the Pyromithra. Something you do see here is whenever the Pyra throws out the flaming sword, she always just holds shield. So if you dodge that, you're very able to just grab and punish. I don't know if the Ness has seen that yet. Like right there, and a shield break with the home rub bat. That is going to take the Pyromithra down to one stock. A shield break is one of the most unfortunate ways to die. Both at very, very medium percent. I say medium. Both at very mid percentages. The Ness now up at an 82. That is, I'd say that's near kill percent at life. See right there, another circle into a shield as I was talking about. A nice back throw. That's something you need to worry about if you're playing against the Ness, is that his back throws are very, very powerful, and they launch very far at a low percent. Ness going for these PK Fires to get blip damages. A PK Thunder did leave him right in the open for a Pyra side smash, both at one stock. The Mithra at an 86%. I definitely think Ness was a good counterplay against this Pyromithra, as you've seen here. And a nice, I believe, back air to take the stock. Very strong playing from both competitors. That is match 2 of 5. Again, I think Ness was a very, very strong pick here.
Yeah, I think it's a really great counter. Like you were talking about earlier, that PK Fire, the back throw is really strong. You can't figure it out, and just getting kind of stun locked there a little bit, and utilizing Ness's throws, like they're super powerful.
And while watching the match, I did see some almost tells from the Pyromithra. Like whenever she threw out that flaming sword, she'd just hold shield.
Yep, I saw that too. So that would be something that the Ness could take advantage of potentially. Is getting in there and using those. I mean, your throws are already strong. So
yeah.
You might as well get in there and use them. So
you use them, and then I don't know if you saw there, the first stock take from the Pyromithra was off of the bottom. I believe he hit her up into it and he bounced down.
Yeah.
Good angles.
The backboard shot, which what you like to see. Yeah, any offstage play like that, if you've got your timing down, you can really mess your opponent up. So it's a good matchup and a good switch, good counter pick. Like
yes, very, very strong and potent counter pick. We've got some fans of Smite in the chat. Mex Bulldog and Toasty as Bread hyping up the chat as usual. It is now the Pyromithra switched into a Sephiroth. That's gonna be a fun change to see here. Sephiroth is the main antagonist from Final Fantasy VII. He gets stronger, very similar to Lucario. He gets stronger the more damage he's taken. He also has very long reach. I definitely think this was also a very strong counter pick against this Ness, as you just see immediately. Already in 60% against 0. Yeah, Sephiroth was a very strong counter pick to a counter pick. Good read here on Kalos. I believe this is Kalos Pokemon League. Both at decent percent. Ness at 92, Sephiroth at 34. However, something to worry about if you're Sephiroth is that you're a very, very light character. He does get access to one Wing Angel form if he's taking enough damage or he has a big enough stock damage. And the PK Thunder not reaching. Chorister there doing the little dash dance. It is a 48% Chorister 3-stock versus Smite's Ness at 2 stocks left. As you saw there, trying to break that shield, almost getting it off completely from those curse marks and down smash. Ooh, and a miss. Looked like a either miss input or lack of recovery option from the Sephiroth did take him down to his second stock. It is now both 2 stock, Ness 26%, Sephiroth 0. Sephiroth getting caught in those PK fires, not where you want to be on any side of that, because the PK fire can be fed into more PK fire or other very strong, dangerous moves. However, Sephiroth keeping him in the air here, definitely the smarter play, especially with the reach of your sword. I think Sephiroth's reach definitely gives him an advantage over this Ness. Ness is at a 94, and a nice up smash took out the Ness's second stock. Another dash dance from Chorister. 2 stock. We have some love going on in the chat currently. We love to see it. Again, both very strong middle school players. A nice back throw. Did not take him to kill edge, but took him to a 84% with another one. And there's that one Wing Angel form I was talking about. Right there, he gets extra speed and extra jump, and all of his smash attacks now have super armor, which makes it even more dangerous for this Ness here, especially with this being his last stock. Ooh, another back throw, almost at wrong ledge, almost taking him to the kill ledge there. Ooh, a missed counter and a missed grab opportunity from Ness. That would have killed if he would have back thrown. 55 to 131. But again, you need to be careful about this one-winged angel form. A forward throw here, not anywhere near as strong as Ness's back throw. And a nice, I believe that was a happy feat, taking out the Sephiroth second stock. They're now evenly stock matched, but the percentage is favored towards the Sephiroth with an 91 Ness to 24 Seph. Again, definitely a smart counterplay of a counterplay. Another up smash here takes Ness to the 150 range. Easy kill percent at, I'd say, any area. Definitely, if I was Ness, I would not want to be playing ledge here. He does have a curse mark on him. That could launch him further away from ledge, as you just saw there. And it is a failed recovery option. Sephiroth takes this match. I believe that's now co-riser. Yeah, 2-1. Third match in. We have 2 more matches. This will determine who wins. Very smart pick from the Sephiroth to switch from that Pyromithra combo.
Yeah, a great option there. Great counter pick. I still think, like I said, we saw Ness kind of utilize back throw a little bit there, but not really grabbing out of that PK fire, which is something I think he could utilize a little bit better, because he's hitting with the PK fire and then trying to go in for a dash.
Yeah.
And running into shield wise highs, and if you just go in with the grab already in hand, then it's not going to matter whether they shield or not. So.
Definitely.
But like you said, it's fun to watch these, crew battles. You're locked into whatever character it is that you're going to play. So it's kind of fun in solos to get to see these players play each other, feel each other out, and then decide to try a new character to counter whatever it is that they had trouble with.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm always expecting crew battle rules where you go in with the character and that's it. But with these individuals, it's so fun to just see people, like, second match in switch to I'd say a perfect counter pick, like you saw that Ness versus Pyromithra, and then that Sephiroth versus Ness.
Right. And when you know, when you can kind of utilize your skill with other characters to kind of try to combat your struggles with matchups, that's what you want to do.
And it's Ness back to Pyromithra. We've seen this matchup before. Co-riser is hoping that they can get the third and final win, and Ness Smite here, I would assume, is just hoping to stay on for the big 5 for the 5th match. The Pyromithra combo definitely forcing the Ness to be up close this time. Definitely what you want in a fight against a Ness. You want to make him up close, because then he doesn't get access to many, if not any, of his good attacks like PK Fire or in your speed as a Mithra. He doesn't even really get knocked into the ground. I really like to see the gameplay change that here with the Mithra staying close. Ooh, and a missed photon led into a switch. And a prominent movement. Pick up the Ness's first stop. Another photon edge as soon as he popped out of I-frame. Again, it's very fun to see these students change their and a critical self PK Thunder into Mithra took out her stock. Very smart play. But again, it's very good to see the players gameplay depending on their opponent. Those fire circles not landing as well into a forward throw. Again, forward throw is not Ness's forte. You usually want to go for a down throw or a up throw. And another problem for Bolt to take out that second shot, switching into the Mithra so you can get that quick damage. The Pyromithra combo definitely doing what they needed to do when they first did the match, which is get up in the defense. Ness is a very good mid-range fighter, but up close he does not have a lot in his arsenal. The percentage is very evenly matched. Ness has 1 stock left. I feel a switch coming in once we're able to get the pyro like you just just saw there. Another flaming circle. And I imagine Pyra is worried that they need to end this just as quick as possible, just like that with that prominence will. That does leave Co-Ryza the
Pyra wins!
against the Nest. 3-1? 3-1 total match. Great playing by both players. And next it will be Grand Finals, Co-Ryza versus Math Syndicate. We will be right back. So this, the Grand Finals, it is a best of 5, correct?
Best of 5, yep.
And it's going to be Co-Ryza versus Mask. We could see a Pyromithra Ditto match.
Yep.
That'd be a very fun thing to see.
Fun if you like Pyromithra.
Ditto matches are just always
That's
fun.
true, that's true.
I'm not saying Ditto, it's going to be fun because it's Pyromithra. It's going to be fun because it's a Ditto match.
Yeah.
Those are always interesting to see because you see either two very different play styles or two very similar.
It is kind of interesting to see how different players attack the same type of character. Right now we've got a player who is insistent on trying to learn K rules, so as well. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting.
And it is both a Mithra Pyro Ditto match. They both started out with the faster character.
Huh.
3, 2,
and this is going to be a very fun match to see. One of them getting off a photon edge. This is going to be very difficult to shout as because we don't know who is who, because when they're moving, the names don't pop overhead. The blue Mithra is at 60%. The red one is at about 7.4.
Somebody hit somebody.
Mask switched into Pyra here. Mask is blue in this situation.
Mask is trying to help us out.
Now, however, Mask, if you are listening to this, play your strongest. Don't feel like helping the shout test. We can a nice flaming circle there. I really need to figure out the name of that. Again, this is a best of 5 for the first of 3 ones. Both of them switching to Pyra here. Both of them let out a flaming circle just about at the same time. Again, another both getting out the flaming swords. Ooh, and a nice side smash shield read from Math, taking Co-Ryza down to 2 stock then Koraisa hitting with a prominent revolt, both back down to Mithra at 0% now. Too soft.
Really even match so far.
Yeah.
Foresight.
Her saying foresight there is what the name of her special ability is, where she, I believe it's parries or dodges an attack. She gets a couple seconds of almost Bayonetta witch time. And a prominent revolt here is shielded into another
The side B?
yeah,
Yeah.
Mithra's side B. They're both back in the Mithra. Moon being Master Pikachu here at 110. Ooh, and a nice reach there. Kept the Mithra away. A missed prominent revolt. Both letting out a flamethrower, but at the same time.
When you miss that prominent roll, like it gives you real vulnerable.
Really vulnerable. However, the ability to shield wall is something I believe they need to nerf entirely. Mask losing a second stop here. So right at 69 with 2 seconds left. And a 1 stock left because of a well-timed side V.
It hits so big.
Yeah. Well, that's their special ability. Pyro's special ability is that their side smash does increase damage. Give us a little cool ramp. Again, very good back to forth. Oh, and a really well-timed Mithra side smash to take the victory.
That's a really good get-up read.
Yeah. They are both very good at reading their opponent. I wonder if any are going to go for a character switch or obviously a map switch. But I wonder if either they're just going to go back into the Ditto match or they're going to.
Yeah, it was pretty even as far as kind of I at least think their strats.
Yeah,
were
very similar.
So
you definitely saw a lot of similarities when they threw out Pyra's side B, her sword.
yeah, they threw out a lot of side B for ledge protection, recovering the stage, and just ledge guarding as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if that's. Sometimes it can make you uncomfortable if somebody is playing the character that you like to play and they're utilizing the same strategy that you like to use. You think that would be a thing that would let you be able to read it easier, but sometimes it makes it more difficult, I think.
Yeah, I would agree, because in Lathrop esports we have 2 youngling players, myself and another player, and we both play very similarly. Very, very difficult. Mask switching to Palutena here. Palutena is a very I want to say similar play style with being able to keep you up close and at range here.
Palutena did get that recent nerf, I believe.
Yeah, Palutena did get a recent nerf with the release of Pyromithra, so we'll see how that is. I believe the nerf was there isn't as much knockback on one of her moves.
I think it's her dash, maybe.
Yeah, I believe so. Oh, and a unwell-timed teleport here. Did take out the first stock at a very low percent.
Looks like Mai got some inputs in there.
Yeah, for sure. Another exploding light to stop that photon edge. That's the name of Mithra's side. I remember that. Palutena being, I'd say her up air being more intimidating than her up smash, because it hits multiple times. And that wind trick that you saw there, missing the smash attack, but that wind pushing her so she couldn't recover. That's another big plus about Palutena, that they have that ability. They have wind.
Back to what you said earlier about that up air. I played Palu a little bit, and that up air is like it's the hitbox on it is so much easier to hit with than the actual up smash. The up smash really has a really narrow hitbox,
Yeah.
so I like using that a lot more than the actual up smash.
I will agree completely with that, especially because it hits more out, so you're more likely to hit a person, while Palutena's up smash is like a direct line up.
You can almost be to the side of the character, honestly, hitting up there and hitting with it. So.
Yeah. multiple times very hard, I know. And then it launches up. Palutena is utilizing the warp very well to get out of the air where Mithra and Pyro could do very devastating attacks. A missed flamethrower there. See? Ooh, and a nice counter. I forgot that about Palutena, is that her down B is both a counter and a flag. Very strong move. Especially in this. I didn't even think about that. That could give the close the edge.
Yeah. I hadn't even considered being able to use that against the side.
Yeah.
Because it takes a little while to get out, so you can read it a little bit easier.
And a nice explosive light from the not counter, stop. Ooh, and a miss on the come down. I don't know how that happened. Palu at a 150. I'd say that's definitely still the same. Yeah, there you go. Eventually that prominent revolt. That is a strong move. Palu's at one stock. Palu having the scent advantage. That doesn't mean anything with a fast character like Mithra.
That neutral air from Palu is really strong too.
Yeah, neutral. All of Palutena's air is very strong. A counter there. Nice red. I believe that was a back air. And that takes the match. It is 1-1.
So a good counter pick there from Masquika to
Too bad for you.
kind of mix things up for this Coryzer.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if they're able to utilize that reflect more often if they continue with this matchup.
And I wonder how what Coryzer is going to do now that they see that the other person, see it is say selecting, they might be character switching.
Well, that's the thing too, is you have to kind of decide between whether or not, like, it can get in your head a little bit, you know, like whether or not, you know, that was just you trying to adjust to a new character being played, or whether or not that's you needing to switch to a new character.
Yeah. I think that was the case in that Ness match earlier, because as soon as they pulled back into that, it was Ness versus Pyromithra. Coryzer was able to just understand what they were doing.
Yeah. So maybe and that's how it is. Sometimes getting the opportunity to see counterpoint
And how they play.
Yeah, like what a person's favorite, you know, movesets are and combos and things like that. It makes it a little bit easier to read.
I will say, on that Palutena, I read a lot of the time when they're in the air, they just run around hitting up smashes, hoping that it would hit, which is very dangerous because they're very easy to miss, and there's a lot of ending frame.
Yeah. Well, and for sure, you can try, like it can be easy to want to try to juggle somebody anytime with any character.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Juggling is very satisfying to do, and it gets that percentage up. Like we have a Rob on our team who his juggling skills are just almost toxic. It's good. It's really good juggling.
But you know, if you miss with it, or if you get too into trying to do that, you know, it can end up hurting you. So it just depends on obviously how your opponent reacts. So tied 1-1. We'll get to see if Coryzer is sticking with their character.
And it is a Sephiroth, and I'd say that's a strong play here.
Yeah.
Because just like the Ness, Palutena needs to be around mid-distance to do all of her damage, and Sephiroth is all about getting close and doing a lot of damage. He's a glass cannon.
Well, he also he's hard to gauge.
Yeah.
You know, like you said earlier, the length of the sword and stuff, sometimes it's easy to not know how far you need to take this.
As well as those curse marks, Palutena does get an advantage over. She can warp out of the damage. However, those curse marks does leave a lot of fear in the other player, like, oh, when are they gonna hit? When do I time this correctly?
Yeah.
Palutena definitely going in, you see, with more counters.
It's definitely something you like. Even if they don't hit with it, like you can get in your head a lot. Like you got this thing that it's like a ticking time bomb.
Something I want to mention. Ooh, a nice counter, but it was shielded. Something I want to mention about Sephiroth is that when they grab the leg, his down smash can pop fingers right off. So it's very dangerous to grab legs if you know where the correct space is for this. And his down air, if he ever has to do it, he does go through platforms. And anyway, fully charged, I believe that's called a Giga Blast. I'm not entirely too sure on the name of those cards.
Giga Blast sound awesome.
Yeah, probably right. I said it.
Yeah, you said it. It sounds good.
up. If they do,
Right.
see right there, like reading that and jumping up and grabbing. And again, nice stock take from. He does have one wing and uniform. One of my favorite additions to this game is this character with his in-game form, and it does give him advantage. All of his smash attacks now get super armor. That's a very strong thing against someone like Palutena here. Also gives him an extra jump and increased speed and damage. However, he can lose it if he uses too much of his advantage or if he dies there. So it is evenly matched 2-2. Palu at a higher stock. The range of that sword is something you really have to watch out for.
You have to watch out for it, or you have to get hit with it several times to realize you need to switch up.
Something I don't think I've seen much in these two players tilt attacks, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just they're very fast. Really well timed up smash there.
That was a really good catch.
That was a good juggle there. Put some good percentage on it. Reflecting those curse marks there. But you did see how the Palu just kind of froze up because you don't know what to do in that.
Right. You start getting worried too much about that and not paying attention to the actual character.
Yeah. And he does have his one wing game before him out again.
Always gonna need to do
some killing.
Yeah, I gotta you need to get rid of the stock as quick as possible because you're already up high yourself.
Palu, I believe all of her special moves, if they hit, are multiple hitting ones, like the Coach Buggy, hit multiple times in launches, and then of course their the lock on, the aimbot hit. And a really nice side smash to take out the Sephiroth second stop.
Yeah, I have a real hard time using Palu's neutral B that bolts just because if the character's moving, it doesn't really track them very well.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to be wary of how you use that.
Either where you use it as a diversion.
Right.
Like Sonic seems to be very similar.
Well, like anything else, you want to throw it out there every once in a while so
they can't read you all
right.
I will say for Palutena, the back grab isn't all that good for her.
Oh.
And a nice up smash. What we were talking about, that length of that sword, taking him riser onto the fourth match.
Really good counter pick and good battle there.
The chat calling out that Master Pikachu doesn't play Pikachu, and that's kind of sus.
That's fair. You can't unless
it's like a pocket shoe.
Or he's masked. So like it's a secret Pikachu.
That could be true. It could be a Pikachu playing as a different character.
Right.
Look, both of them. It does look like both of them are switching again. That could again just be map based. Queen Honeybee saying, "Don't look under the mask." Could be a Mimikyu sort of situation where if you look under the mask, you just die. Oh, and it's going to be Palutena versus Mr. Pyro.
Oh, switching back.
Yeah. Mask is staying as Palu.
Now, this is kind of what happened last time, right? Was Koraiser switched back and then was able to...
Yeah, now that they have a proper read.
Yep.
Exactly what we just saw there in the opening. Getting up close and scale right there. However, Mask is not wasting any time putting on those strong hits. A missed explosive light, but again, wasting no time getting combos like a neutral air into up smash.
That side beat power is hard to gauge out sometimes too, because you have to change the distance based on how you put the controller stuff.
Any character with those change distances does, I would say, is a very intimidating factor.
Yeah. definitely have to practice.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh.
nice side smash. Taking out the stock.
That felt kind of early.
That did feel really good. It was a miss of a DI.
Yeah.
Another foot on it. Palutena at a 90. That's a percentage you don't want to stay at ledge out as a Palu. Because Palu, I believe, is considered a medium light character. Ooh, and another missed prominence. Something to note here is that those prominence are both the blade can go through the platform. So you being directly under the platform while that happens isn't necessarily. And a nice up smash there to take out Palu's first off. Bluey Dewey adding extra lore to this mask. Pikachu signature. If you look underneath the mask, there's another mask.
I like that. It's like turtles all the way.
Yeah, it's exactly turtles all the way down. Mask all the way.
Mask. There is no one behind the mask. There is only a mask. So, I still feel like Palu trying to has to gauge out these side Bs a little bit better with whoever's out there at the time. See right there, like having some trouble kind of gauging it out, which.
But the distance on Mithra side just ridiculous.
Now the other problem. Oh, baiting them out.
Really nice bait there. Took out Palu's second stock.
I was about to say, like, oh, you don't want to hang out on those platforms too much because Palu can juggle, and then she got punished.
Exact opposite. I think the Pyromithra combo finally realizing that they need to stay underneath the Palu, because really the only attack the Palu has underneath is the down air, and it's not all that good. It just doesn't reach very well. But I think the Mask Pikachu is starting to understand that they're starting to work in ground level.
I think Palu definitely doesn't work.
On those platforms.
Very long.
Yeah.
Especially the top one.
You're at Mithra being lighter than the Pyra, 122 is at a kill percent. I'd say that could be for Pyra, but only if you can. Ooh, and a really nice time to up air to take out the Pyromithra's second stock. Switching to the Pyra here. I'm assuming hoping to end it off nice and early. No, not early. To end it off nice and quick. Koryza, of course, making it all the way through the losers bracket back for the grand final. I would call this. I'd say this would be like the underdog working their way back up. And an up smash to take the win. That is 3 for Koryza, I believe. I could be very wrong.
Nice one, Pyra!
So the underdog taking this victory here.
I don't know if they have to play again or not.
I believe that was the fourth match. It could be a double even sort of situation. Again, I wanna throw out love to both of these players, both very, very competent players. And I will personally say I was a bit biased going into these matches thinking, oh, Middle School is playing. It's not going to be as good as it was. This is fantastic. I want to wish everybody who played today, like, kudos. Mask leaving the arena. we are still deciding if it's a double elim or not. Both of them hopping back in, because it is a double elimination sort of situation. So it is a double elim sort of situation. They will have to play another 5 matches, best 3 of 5.
So we get more matches, which
Yeah,
I'm good with.
yeah, we get more matches, so that obviously okay with that. Why wouldn't we be?
Yeah. So we'll have to see if Mass is gonna go stick with the Palu or try to switch things up. Had a little bit of trouble, it felt like, in that last match, kind of gauging out Pyromithra stuff. So,
but again, that's what I saw from Co-Riser earlier. Just switching in and understanding the play style.
yeah, like, and that's something like to be a successful Smash player, you have to be able to do is quickly adapt.
Yes.
And you know, if you have a character that you feel really strong with, if they have a good counter pick, then you need to be able to figure out what you need to do
Yeah.
to defend against that if you don't want to have to change your character. These allergies, Jackson, are going to be too much for me today.
You see, we aren't sponsored, but have you tried Zyrtec?
What?
Zyrtec?
Zyrtec, if you're out there listening.
Moses would love to have you as a sponsor.
Mr. Evans would love to have you as his own personal sponsor currently.
And if, of course, any sponsors are like, you know what, that Jackson fella seems like such a great shoutcaster, hit me up anytime.
Listen, I think you're great. However, I don't know that like Zyrtec or some other brand is watching our stream today and like, man,
we need him to shout.
we need a Chips Ahoy shoutcaster.
So Chips Ahoy here, going with that forward smash and into that milk.
Be like, you love it. You love to see the multi-chip dunk into the milk.
Oh, and that's gonna be a time save there, like a 15-second time save.
Yeah, talking about a Chips Ahoy speed run.
A Chips Ahoy speed run.
But yeah, we've had a lot of great matches today. We're gonna have the high school. We will have the losers. It feels weird to say losers final. Like,
Yeah.
I've never liked that. Like
Underdog final.
yeah, like back at it final something. You know what I mean? Like you have to fight your way back through losers to get to the grand final. So it feels weird to call it losers. But we will have that final for you. We will also have the grand final for high school as well. We will be doing that momentarily after we get done with this middle school final.
Yeah.
Very exciting day full of really great matchups. So.
Yeah. Very, very, very exciting.
And I particularly like it, like I said, because obviously I love the crew battle format, but the one thing that I don't like about the crew battle format is having to remember to tell who needs to SD to SD.
Yeah, we had issues with that over our season.
Right. So it was, by the end of it, everybody was kind of getting it figured out.
Yeah.
But it's nice to just go into every matchup, everybody
3v3,
just get it taken care of. So.
So we will be right back as soon as these matches start. Joker here, and Carissa going with the Mithra Pyra.
2, 1.
Joker is often considered one of the best characters in just Smash Ultimate general by professional players because of his adaptability. His speed as well is very, very intimidating for the power he dishes out. Ooh, but again, this Mithra Pyra knowing exactly what they need to do, get right on top of him to keep him from grabbing you or anything like that. Very fast paced. Both characters being faster. Ooh, Arson coming out. That's Joker's that's his special ability. Is that when he deals enough damage and he takes enough damage, he gets Arson, which increases his damage output and changes some of his special moves. But the more damage he takes, the less time Arson lasts. So it is like a double-edged sword. You deal more, but when you take more, he's gone. Both players, I would say, not utilizing their grabs. Especially Joker. Joker has a really good combo, which I believe starts with a down throw. And a prominent revolt takes out that Joker's first off. That move, I would say, significantly needs a nerf. It is very, very strong for a recovery move. And a nice forward smash takes out the Mithra Pyra's first off. Again, this is double elim. This is a second best of 5 situation. Something I worry about with Joker when he doesn't have Arson is his recovery, because it's very directional. It's like Ivysaurs and Minions. If you're facing the wrong way, you're really out of luck here. Joker with Arson now, like that. That's his Arson side B, and it does increase damage and increase damage over time. I believe with 2% every hit, which is nothing to stop that. That's a very strong. Yeah, it looks like about 2% per hit. Again, very good match here. Ooh, that was trying to read that counter, but he was unable to hold it long enough. Took out the Joker's second stock, 96.9% Mithra Pyra. Definitely a worrying percentage you just saw there.
Take care of it early.
Yeah. So they're both down to one stock again. A fun fact about Joker, this game mode does not have Smash Meter or Final Smash Ball, but if Joker wins with his final move, like with a smash attack, it immediately cuts into his victory screen instead of going with them clapping and all that. It's one of those little fun things that they do, which I believe is reminiscent of Persona 5. I've never played it, but from what I've heard, that game is... Ooh, a counter! A counter of a side smash to take the victory. That was a...
Fishing for it, and he got it.
Yeah, it was a very good read. Like right there, if he was to win with the final smash, it would just lead directly into that without it closing the screen. So that's match 1 of 5 with Mask taking the win here.
Yeah, and being able to come out and counter that Pyromithra. So,
Yeah.
Like I said, we've seen a lot of back and forth between these two fighters.
Yeah, for sure. I will say, I think these two fighters definitely got into the grand finals for a reason. They're both very, very strong players. Almost intimidating in nature. I wouldn't want to go up against them, that's for sure. I would be destroyed like 3 stocked, easy peasy. next match jumping in. Both players staying with the same characters as last time. Masked as Joker and Mithra Pyra for Co-Riser. The map choice is Final Destination. That I don't know who that gives us an edge to this time. Co-Riser going immediately up close. Again, in this situation, I don't know if that's a good option because Joker does get those combos and counters as you saw earlier. He's a very up close fighter. However, the Pyromithra has to attack heavy because if not, he just gets his arson early. And it just incredibly good damage. Incredible. Right there. He's 75% in and he already has arson. A nice countered fire spin into a side smash into that increased power side B. So the Pyromithra from one to and a prominent won't take up the Joker's first stop. Something Joker isn't utilizing is his up B. His up B as an attack like grabs onto his opponent and then just like rips them to the ground, bouncing them off the ground. Very strong. But that's only when he doesn't have arson. That was a back throw from Arson Joker. One of the strongest back throws in the game. Right, I believe it's underneath Incineroar's and Lucas's. The Pyromithra at a 172, now at a 0 from a well-timed side smash. Both at 2 stocks. However, Mithra has the percentage lead as Joker's at 80%. Another thing to worry about if you're Joker is that you're also a lighter character. See, like that. You held the shield and the Joker read that and grabbed. Joker with the Arsene. A nice counter. Joker's at a 135. Dangerous percent to be near the edge yet. Mithra's at a 95. Forward throw from the Joker. And that recovery there, you saw that change. That can be used as an attack in a very, I say very potent attack too. A missed down smash from the Joker. Joker is at 180 with Arsene. So I would say with Arsene, that's not a significant advantage, but that is one, seeing how they're both at very high percentage and right there, a countered photon edge from the Mithra took out her second stop. Joker's at a 197, now a 0 from the well-timed side smash from said Mithra. Both at a 1 stock here. Another well-timed forward smash, shielding through that photon egg. Again, shielding through that photon egg, hitting a opposite angle forward smash seems to be working. Reading that photon edge play at 108%, very dangerous. If Mask wins this one, that's a 2-0 lead. And if Mask wins this double elimination, that's a 1-1. I don't know entirely what happened. Because Horizon won the first of the double elimination. Oh, again, whoever wins, wins. So if Mask can pull this back, they'll win. Oh, and a missed prominence revolt, not hitting the edge here. Not grabbing the ledge does give Joker the victory. Very, very strong gameplay out. Mask turning this around.
Yeah, really solid play, like you said. Shielding through that, what is it, Photon's edge?
Photon edge, the Mithra side B.
Yeah, anything that hits like multiple times like that, it's really hard to shield all the way through. Like,
yeah.
Moves like Rob's side B, which is something we have a lot of familiarity with with our Rob player. Really likes that side B, but you always have to hold it a beat longer than you want to like when you're playing. But if you're able to kind of get all the way through, you have a chance for a big punish.
Yeah.
And that's what Mask was able to do there.
Yeah, saw that multiple times. Mask starting to learn how to read this this Pyromithra combo, working out very well. Which
will be interesting because, as we've already talked about multiple times, Horizon's done a really good job on the other side of making reads and adjusting.
Yeah.
But at this point, needing to make some big adjustments to be able to come back and take this. So
yeah, for sure.
Already done really good work fighting a way back through loser's bracket, taking the first set,
Yeah.
And causing it to be a winner take all situation. It's hard to mentally. It's kind of hard to go through that because it's like the idea of I'm in grand final, but I have to win twice.
Yeah, I have to win 6 matches.
Yeah, that's a lot. So gonna have to work through some mental stuff here, but already come a long way.
Mask is at a 2-0 lead here.
Yep.
It is best of 5, so first of 3. Ryza switching to Sephiroth. I honestly couldn't tell you if that was a smart play or not.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Because Joker does have that that absorb / counter, and with that long blade, it does give him advantages. But then if you're playing as Joker, you have to worry about spamming it too much and getting red. But Ryza Sephiroth, something you should never scoff at. We've seen it. We've seen it overtake Smite. Smite was a very strong player.
Stage break too.
And Kalos League, this
platform is not as easily utilized for
I'd say
Horizon, so.
No, I'd say the exact opposite. I'd say Joker's at a disadvantage because Sephiroth can jump up on those, and then his long reach. Also, if he's underneath them, it hits the entire thing.
I think it's good for edge guarding.
Yeah.
If they're off to the side, but you're not able to play up and platforms and you are like a sword if you want to. Then again, that's somebody who really
yeah, he's not a big platform. And a nice, very, very well read side smash. I've seen a lot of those this second set.
Really short hop in both sides.
Yeah.
Also been able to get the counter off a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely reading it more, just like there. However, I believe with this with Joker, without Arson, it's an absorb, and the damage is still taken. He just fills his persona bar, his rebels food. I know a little bit because we have a I think we have a player who plays this game anyway. But again, most professionals consider him like the best character.
We do see that a lot.
Yeah. Just like I was telling you about, those platforms give Sephiroth a much big leg, not leg, edge.
I didn't think about covering 2 of those platforms and how to be a problem. So.
Especially because they're right above, so you jump off the platform and it's very likely to hit it. And then that boosts Sephiroth can do with what he just did there. Sephiroth does have one winged out. Oh, and a counter of a counter. Did you see that? Fun thing, interesting thing about Sephiroth's counter is it always hits even if you don't get hit with it. So it is an interesting thing to see. And a back throw from the Joker.
What do you mean it hits?
Like you can pull it up, and if no one hits it, it still attacks.
Oh.
It doesn't do as much damage. See right there, he had that curse mark and he was scared about it. Sephiroth, you have to be technical. Technical with Sephiroth.
There's a lot of shielding here. I think one of these guys can grab a little bit. They might be able to.
One wing did just go away for the Sephiroth there. He does have the stock advantage. I was mistaken. It does absorb, but he does not take the percent. I just watched that. That was a very scary accident.
Missed an opportunity to punish.
Yeah. However, at this percentage, that back throw that Joker has, and a really well-timed bullet to stop. Yeah. Very, especially with him being very light character. Very intimidating. If I was Seth, I'd be playing good, but I'd be playing careful. See, like right there, he just got hit with the his counter just got hit and it did more damage, but then he just immediately did it again and it hit without Joker retaliating against him. This is very, very close match. They're both at one stock now. Joker at a 72, Sephiroth at a 9. And honestly, I'd say Sephiroth would be better on a group match like you saw, and a fell too far to use his recovery, giving Ryza a victory, making it 2-1 match.
Did what you needed to do, came in and mixed it up and got that dub. So.
And honestly, I will retract my statement about saying if I don't know if Sephiroth was a good choice, because that map worked out perfectly for him.
Yep. It was close, but still was able to control the pace a little bit easier, a little bit better.
Yeah. I think if they would have stayed with Pyromithra on that map, it would have been a win for Matt.
I think that's tough because, and Joker had been, Mass had been getting to the point where he was reading those moves. So even just switching it up and having a different move set is nice to get it out of the mind of your opponent.
I believe they're both in the character select screen. That could just be throwing the other person off. It was just a throw off.
That or they had to change stage.
I didn't even think about that. It was probably a happening. Yoshi's Island. This is a interesting match. Interesting map too. Just because of the small ledges at the end. I'd say Sephiroth here with even those small lips there gives him an advantage just because of that sweeping edge he has on that blade. It'll hit more quicker. Not necessarily quicker, but it has a bigger chance of hitting than just a slash forward with like the switchblade that Joker has. Arson already out 30 seconds. Oh, that was a shield break, so pushing him to the leg, charging that up. 65% to the death. That was a very huge reflect. That's an issue you have with Sephiroth there that you just saw with that charges. You can see it coming. However, that very large hitbox from his blade took out Joker's stock. It's now 2-2 very even. And now Joker got worried about that crit. He about 3%. I think he just ate it. Oh, I meant he didn't absorb to get out Arson.
Oh, I meant he didn't take it too.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
It hits even if no one hits his corner. However, it only does face one direction. More difficult, I say, to control because you can pop behind it. Both at very even percentages. Joker already almost having Arson again. This is just happening. Oh, really, really well because he wasn't grabbing the ledge. He was
trying to pop.
Yeah,
trying to pop down out of it, but I don't know.
Well, no. recoveries like that, where it's 2 items, it's 2 separate hitboxes. The character still has the hitbox, it's not less. Which is spooky. Koryza needs this to win. And he needs this victory and he'll win. Mask needs, oh, never mind. Mask needs this to win. Koryza needs this to stay on. I had that back. Right there, that curse mark, taking him very far out. Luckily able to recover. But at 97%, this could be, this is a very, very fast match. Barely 3 minutes in and we're already on our final thoughts here. Right there with a back air. Koryza is now 2-2. We're going to the 5th match here.
All the way to the end.
Final blood for sure. I imagine both fighters are on the edge of their seats at this moment. Because they both know that they need this victory. But again, kudos to both of these players. I will say Mask was smart to pull out the Joker in this final double set. A pocket character, so to speak. It is going to be Sephiroth versus Pyromithra. This is again the final match. Pyromithra has a whole lot more unpredictability about them, but Sephiroth, I believe, should be able to force them to keep their distance, which is what you want. Starting with a Pyro, not what I was expecting here. Starting with Pyro, starting with the slower but heavier hitting. Not what I would have done, but again, I'm nowhere near as good players as them.
It's kind of interesting coming full circle here from Koryza's going Pyromithra primarily.
To Mask now. Both people need this match to win.
This will be it.
I don't know who I'd give the advantage to. With these platforms, I'd say Sephiroth. Except Pyro does have that prominent revolt, which you can't hit through platforms.
As we said, it's kind of you hit or miss when you're playing against a character that you play a lot.
Yeah.
Whether or not you use that to read them really well, or whether or not it kind of gets in your head.
Something Sephiroth doesn't have, but if he did have it, would be a game changer. Tip function. Also, his blade does the same damage all the way through, unlike a lot of the fire moves. Different parts of the blade do different damage. Well reading his comments and goals.
Yeah, he's done that a couple times, so he's been able to read that. So Matt's gonna have to adjust strategy if he wants to come back here.
With that curse mark hitting, you get not much damage. You get stop counters or combos. Rendering damage is out. But again, at 109 and light at the end, Sephiroth is.
Want to get rid of him quick.
Yeah. Super armor on smashes out with one wing form, which is just unfair. Because I need to stop that. A nice back air.
Nice catch, yep.
Yeah, nice back air there.
Not too much extra credit, so really pretty even now.
Using that up tilt there, I don't know if you saw that. That up tilt where he throws his foot straight up. If he's standing center at the bottom, it can hit the top platform. Yeah. It is a very, very powerful.
It's like what we said, you're going to say like the platforms and you're
fighting itself. Yep. Which is what they're doing. Ooh, that could have been a stalker, but they were. Stalker does not seem like the right term. but
Able to read it.
yeah, able to read it and switch in the mix.
You can see Seth there getting under the platform, forcing Pyromithra to move because you definitely don't want to be stuck up there.
No, Sephiroth is not a character you would want to be or above. Even underneath, and then he has access to that down air, which gets him really left.
Yep.
He does have his one win from Angel. Both very evenly percent-wise.
Oh, caught him coming up off the edge.
Weight-wise, I don't know who I'd be more scared about. That was
Oh,
and
that's what
nice,
happened, yeah.
a nice caught dash attack.
Having to recover like that.
I believe he still has one wing. Yeah, he does. So that's an extra jump, which doesn't always sound like a lot, but 3 jumps can be a huge difference. That's why Kirby is such a hard character to reach. 7.
There it is.
Yeah.
So this is it, 1-1.
1-1.
Finish thing off. Putting a lot of pressure on Seth right off the get.
Yeah. Which is what you need to do, especially in a dangerous situation like this, where it's 1-1 and this determines the winner.
Oh,
The
my
counter
gosh.
is not a reflect, sadly, and that's how you can projectile. He stopped slight damage from happening to him, but it did not stop. Mask, I think Mask is doing the smart thing and keeping him distant and throwing out those swords.
Side views. Been able to shield some of them, but had some trouble.
Switching into Mithra here. I honestly don't know if that was a good play, but only time will tell. One wing Angel form is out.
Got back to Pyro.
Right back to Pyro. Ooh. If I was Sephiroth, I would be worried about that forward smash. Because that will KO at 50%. No, even if it's half. Even if it's just a half smack at this at 102, that would
Oh. Just out of range of that.
just out of range.
Feels like Mask is trying to fish for that forward smash maybe on the side.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would do that.
That's a nice
Oh!
and a dash attack for the
Missed
game.
it, yep.
Ryza, the underdog from the loser bracket, taking the victory.
Great match between those two.
Fantastic match. Yeah, good game. GG's all around. That was a great ending to a great 2 sets of matches. And we will be right back. And we will be right back with the grand finals of high school. For the person who asked, yes, Code Ryza is the Mosif middle school state champ right now. So we are starting the first match of the grand finals high school. The Rob being Luma and the DVD being Kirby. Fun fact about the Rob skin is it's my favorite Rob skin. It's based off of the Nintendo Famicom, which was what it was sold as in Japan before it was known as the NES.
We're coming out strong, putting some big hurt on DVD right away, but Kirby able to come back and make up that percent.
Yeah. If I was Kirby, I'd definitely be worried about Rob. Definitely fantastic character, close, mid, and far range.
Well, he'll have to work his way back because he's coming back through the losers bracket, so he's gonna have to do the same thing that Horizon did in the middle school.
And a fantastic, I believe that was a forward air to take out Kirby's first up. Only at a 75, and Rob is a fairly heavy character. Yeah. Definitely gonna take a whole lot more hurt. We've got a lot of divided fans in the chat. A lot of Lumas and Kirby. Good to see some love for our players.
What we talked about earlier when we shotcasted Kirby's matchup, kind of utilization of windows would be really interesting to see because play at this level, most
like you just saw there, a nice redirect took out his second stop. Luma going for that. Did you see that little? Of course, his stock get taken out. It is now 2-1. That fully charged laser is a threat, especially when he sends out those Gordos.
A little reverse here, but
Reverse.
not able to keep Luma on the edge.
And honestly, with this being a Rob, I wouldn't want it. I would want the Rob center platform, if anything, just because of what Rob can use there. Like, all of his juggles and his really good launch rate. Like that. And a side B for off stage. Luma taking the first win. Again, will be a best of 5, and will it be double elim?
Well, it will for defense. So
Okay.
if Kirby wins, that's it.
Okay. So this is the first of 5.
Yep.
With Luma taking the victory here. Sans the skeleton saying, "Do the funny gyro 0 to death." Rob being placed as an S tier character in most competitive players' scoreboards, and I'd say for very, very fair reasoning.
Yep.
Good close, mid, and far range attacks. Great in the air. Also, his down tilt can hit fingers off of ledges, which is
good opportunity for spikes.
yeah, very
that
potent.
down air.
Very potent.
So, like all these matches, as we've had the ability to see throughout the day, we'll see whether or not Kirby decides to counterpick, which doesn't seem to, he hasn't really struggled going through the bracket so far, at least from what I saw. So, hasn't really needed to.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that's something that he decides he wants to do, try to counter Rob, or if he just decides to try out another match and see
Yeah.
out. He's got a couple of matches to work with if he really wants to. I mean, obviously you will want to finish it, if you can, as quickly as possible, but. Does have some matches that he can play with a little bit if he wants to.
However, I would say DDD is still a strong pick against Rob. You just have to watch out for those Gordo plays.
I think so. Well, especially because like there's so many different ranged and mid attacks that Rob has that can reflect them.
Yeah.
I would try to use them more for defense than I would for attack, probably.
Yeah. Also, use that inhale when you're able to. I believe the inhale will stop a Rob's side B.
Really?
I believe so. I could be completely false on that information. I am not going to go around saying that I know everything, but
Right.
this is a complete...
If you are going to say that, then I'm going to tell you that you don't, because that's my job. To tell
Yeah.
you that you don't. No.
job is to just tell me I'm wrong.
Right, correct. And I'm good at my job. So we'll get ready for this next matchup. Looks like they're sticking with the same characters, and we'll see if Kirby's able to make some adjustments.
We still have some love in the chat. Kibby's gonna get him. You got this, Luma. Go, Luma. CBC win. Go, Kirby.
Looks like Kirby might be either didn't have this right stage or is switching characters.
I didn't see them move from the arena, so it might be a stage.
Okay.
However, it could just be switching characters.
Mind games.
Yeah. It wasn't. It wasn't character
yeah.
switching to Kirby.
Interesting.
Kirby is I'd say it's a good pick here. It went with the monochromatic, one of the better Kirby skins.
We know how you feel about the monocle.
3, 2,
It's great.
It is good.
My colorblind eyes can see it.
On FB, there's some big platforms that can play with these.
I think that's definitely a big plus for the Rob. Kirby has so many good like mid-fall animations.
Sneak off the platform and do
Yeah. Rock.
Yep.
That berry is an up throw. Very. I'd say this was a good pick, but a very interesting pick, especially for.
Oh.
side B took him out
That
there.
side B lasts for so long. Just think you're past it.
Yeah. You always have to shield for about 3 or 4 frames more. You have to hold shield until you. Oh, that was dangerous. However, I think it worked in his favor.
Oh,
He
yeah.
should be able to-
No,
Oh.
not able to make it.
That
Tried
was
to go all the way back under.
that was a stock trade, but it was not in anyone's favor. Or it was, I guess you could say it was in Rob's favor. He
Yeah,
still has the stock.
I'd say it is, but I didn't know he was going to have well. Rob just going and punishing off stage. We've seen that in both of these games.
Yeah. Rob's offstage game
Rob
is
wins.
why he's racing, why he's extra.
Yep. So quality offstage play by Luma here in both of these matchups.
Yeah. So that's two Luma. None Kirby. There's still 3 matches left. And remember, folks, if Luma wins this, it will be going down to double elimination, and the winner of that will decide the winner of the high school grand finals. So this would be the Mosif state champion for high school. We've got Obama is your dad saying clutch up Luma, you know, she's sharing the love.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what Kirby wants to do here. If they want to try to make another adjustment, or you know, at some point, like we talked about, a lot of this is mind games. Like you can get into your own head a little bit, and so whether or not you want to stay consistent with a character or you want to switch up.
I personally would say, based off weight difference, going back to DDD would be the smarter move. Like you saw there, he was consecutively, I believe that's correct, getting stock loss at like 75%.
It's definitely tough to. You got to put a lot of pressure on a character like Rob when he's that heavy, and you're Kirby, so.
Yeah. Or any character against Rob.
That's fair.
Rob is either you get pressured or you pressure. There's no in between there.
So if you're gonna try to get in there and be a heavy hitter, you're gonna have to maybe go back to what you were trying to do at the start.
Yeah.
It looks like we've got.
John either switching characters or switching maps. Sorry, not John. Luma. No, they're staying as
Kirby.
Kirby Rob.
Yep.
If the map has platforms, I would want to give the advantage to Kirby. But Rob does get access to up tilts, which can hit through platforms, and his up smash. Oh, Kirby going through the selection screen again.
Sorry, Shadow. We don't have the soundboard.
Yeah, we do not have the Final Fantasy VII final boss music.
Someday.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see if he'll be able to make some adjustments here.
Oh, you're going with I believe this map does have a platform that goes in. Chat's showing lots of love for both players. Rob using those down tilts was honestly not a bad move with how short he is. Bounce off of that laser. I forget Rob can do that.
Yeah, you definitely have to adjust with Kirby's height with some of the maneuvers. Oh.
Ooh, getting that.
Stealing the laser.
Yeah.
Oh, but off stage once again.
Off stage. You've got to watch, even as Kirby, who's like an off stage match, you've got to watch.
Really off stage play to be a big difference maker here.
It is 2-0. It is 2-0 Luma lead. Ooh, a nice up tilt into
That parry into that is just.
Rob's down throw is intimidating. There's not much you can do about it. Not down throw, yeah, Down grab.
When you're in, like, when you're at such a high stock, it's so hard to get out of it. Oh, nice catch there.
Very nice catch. It is now two stock even. Kirby is very high, and he just got that down air spike. We have a Rob who loves evil line.
Yeah. And it is the worst when it hits you. So.
And that's the game.
That's it.
Luma takes
more
it 3-0.
Offstage shenanigans there. Not quite the side B smash, but able to keep Kirby on his toes. So we're gonna have to go into the final set, best of 3 or best of 5, I should say, to finish up and figure out who will be state champ.
Again, I want to give my love out to both players. They are in the grand finals for a reason, as you can see. We are in the second set. This will determine the winner here. So yes, this is the final set. This is the second set. This determines the winner. Kirby and Luma, both fantastic players, obviously are in grand finals for a reason, as I just said. Again, both players getting lots of love in the chat. We have someone saying I'm gonna need Kirby to counter pick with Greninja.
Speaking of that, what would you want to try to do here if you were Kirby, as far as counterpicking or?
Counterpicking with Rob is a very, very tough thing because of how versatile. It's a very versatile. I'd say Greninja's okay. It's just because he gets a lot of like teleport moves. Honestly, I'd go with a character that can counter and reflect like Palutena.
Yeah.
Just because all of those attacks they can just counter or reflect.
Yeah, you have to feel comfortable with Palutena.
Yeah, if you aren't comfortable with Palutena, it's a very dangerous game. This is very, very good sets.
I don't know if there's a stage counter either that you would try to go for. We've seen him play on multiple ones as well.
If big Battlefield was a pick, maybe just because it'd make Rob run around, and that's I think him being slow on his dash would be an advantage.
Yeah. You still have a lot of platforms though to deal with.
Yeah. Luma, of course, staying with his Rob and not switching to his other characters.
Yeah, he has played multiple characters so far throughout the tournament. I think I saw he played some Wolf, he played some Steve.
Honestly, being a jack of all trades in a game like Smash isn't a bad thing.
No, definitely when you have the opportunity, like we said, to counterpick like this, it's good. But he hasn't had to counterpick so far.
He has not had to counterpick.
We'll be right back as soon as we get this set started.
We are back. It is going to be the first match of the second set. Kirby going back with his DDD. Not a bad choice here. I'd say just because of weight, it might fare better than that Kirby.
Yep. Just gonna have to read that side B off stage when you're trying to approach, because while DDD's recovery is good, there's not a lot of maneuverability within it.
Ooh, that was. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was a. I don't know if he meant for that to happen, but it was a very good one. It was a pop into a. Is this a statewide tournament?
This is the Missouri State Tournament, the MOSEF tournament. So it is our very first one of period of individuals. We had two battles a week or two ago.
That was a great round the juggle into a side smash for Luma here. Took the first knockout pretty early.
The problem is just the pressure he puts on, it's non-stop. Able to get that throw into the neutral end. Not neutral end.
Ooh, a bounce into that neutral.
Good read.
Nice down smash. Yeah, that was a very good read.
Good catch. Make you think about it with the Gordo hit.
Both at 2 stock. One near 100, one near 50.
You got that down throw into that fair several times, so
Yeah.
that might be something to look at, or Luma's going to have to read it a little bit.
Yeah. Again, this is the second set. This is a winner-take-all situation. A nice forward air there.
Off stage, once again, putting the pressure on.
That is, They both got on stage. And a nice bounce.
Yeah, Kirby doing all he can to get back there. There really wasn't a whole lot else he could do. He had to use that up B to get back, and that just was
That was a really nice laser bounce. I was not expecting that much easier.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, not nice. I believe that was a neutral there.
Yep. Able to get that there. With a high recovery. Needs to finish the stock hit.
Yeah. A miss of that down spike. Again, you love doing it, but it doesn't always.
Gordo hitting.
Nice Gordo. They're both at 1 stop. Looks like Luma there was just waiting out those eye frames. Mary into that up stage.
Does so much damage.
It does too much damage into a up smash. Didn't kill. That's a surprise to me that it did not kill. That will kill. That is,
especially on a platform like that.
And that was PK Stadium 2, by the way. First match does go to Luma.
But Kirby making a strong little comeback there.
Yeah.
Finding some, like I said, that down throw into the forward air a couple of times, hitting. Would like to see him maybe utilize the hammer, the neutral.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can pocket that a couple of times and then in that big swing. So.
Yeah. Or you could do that into a dash.
Yep.
That's always a good combo we see.
Yep.
So that is the first of 5 matches. It goes to Luma.
Yep. Yeah, best of 5 here.
Best of 5, so first of 3.
As we wait on stage bands, we will go ahead and cut real quick.
And we are back. Battle is about to start. Both players staying as the same character. And back on the PK Stadium 2.
1, go!
PK Stadium 2 is always a good match. Kirby here taking some early, taking some early damage to Luma.
Was able to make a pretty quick comeback. Utilizing those Gordos a little bit more effectively.
Yeah, definitely in the air with those Gordos.
Oh!
And a nice up smash to take out the first dog real early at 30 seconds.
I don't know if that was up smash or if it was up tilt.
It was up.
Was it smash?
I
Okay,
believe
I
so.
couldn't see that. So definitely a good job putting the pressure on here, and you want to get as much extra credit, especially against Luma, that you can.
Yeah.
Oh,
That forward air from Rob, ridiculously large. Good play though.
yep.
Not arguing that it wasn't a good play.
Air Gordo, like mid-air Gordo, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Seems to be the play here.
Because it also makes it harder to dodge. Neutral air from that. To be fair, both players' airs do quite a bit of damage. You have to worry about that down throw, up tilt combo from Rob. That's so much. Ooh, a nice Eaton laser. Just prevented damage. Luma at a 105 shot. Something I didn't even think about is when the Gordo thing on back, can't you inhale it?
Yes. So again, you have to have good timing to do something like that, but it is something you can do for good. Side B.
That side B is a killer into that full charge neutral laser. It works, but
Nope.
that I-frame Gordo drop took out his stock, so it's at a 0-1 stock. That inhale trying to keep him in there for some time.
Going to the up tilt.
Oh, and into an up air. You do have to worry about that up air from DDD.
Yeah, aerials should be hitting a lot harder this game. The offstage business from Luna. Oh, got him.
Oh, into
That
a
up
nice
B, yeah.
barrel. Yeah, up B barrel.
He's trying to hit that.
That was a forward air. The Rob is at 115. You gotta watch out for the Gordo. And that is match. That is match because it was a mid-air up air. That is 2 to Luma.
Rob wins.
Very, very close match.
Yep, opportunity in both these two games for Kirby. They're just not able to finish things off. So Luma with the match point here.
This is going up on the match 3.
Game 3.
Game 3, not match. Apologies. Again, love in chat for both players.
So I think the play here for Kirby is like, it's easy to get it out, in your own head, but I think it's you got to keep doing what you're doing. Like
Yeah.
you're putting the pressure on. You had opportunities both times that just didn't work out. So you can just hit a couple more. You got the opportunity to take some games here and to bring it back.
Yeah, for sure.
3,
Again, back to PK Stadium too.
1, go.
Strong. I say it's a strong match for both. Strong arena for both players. Luma already at a 60. Ooh, a nicely reflected Gordo there. But again, DDD's attack doing a ton of damage per hit. That was a nice hit.
Yeah, like the quarter reflected and hit it back.
Yeah. I will say Yuma is doing fantastic with the aiming the lasers. And a Gordo showing kill frames not ending.
There you go.
That was an up tilt there.
Okay.
That was an up tilt with the head. Is that what happened last time? Yeah, I could have sworn it was the hammer.
You were probably right. Either way, good finish on both teams.
So right there.
Kirby trying to get some extra credit, but not able to.
Both at 2 shots 0%. Not a bad play for either. But again, Rob keeping it at that edge. That is not what you want to see if you're playing. If you're playing Kirby.
Yeah. Built up that damage, but he's got him up at 85, 86%.
Yeah, a miss of that forward air, which I believe would have taken Kirby out. But again, all that strong damage coming off from even a single one. But in the air, that up air does.
When you get up that high, it's just problematic.
Danger zone for sure. Dangerous zone with your Kirby here, on the edge as well as
Trying to get that second stock and doing that second stock, but already at 81% yourself. Just in a bad situation. Luma can take some chances.
yeah.
That's gonna do it. That up air.
That is a Luma 6-0 in a row for the win.